It's all about fishing. It's all about hunting. It's all about the great outdoors. And it's all about outdoors with Captain Roy and Cheryl.
Hey, good morning and welcome to Outdoors with Captain Roy and Cheryl, and we're coming to you this morning from the beautiful studios up here at Sportsman Lodge. And this Sportsman Lodge, by the way, is it's owned by Mr. Ron Mechanics, and you know, it's just a go ahead, you take over and thank you for it.
Thanks, Ron Mechanic. We appreciate you letting us come out here and produce a show out here. And
we're going to get used to it.
We appreciate the biscuits and the sorghum and the hot coffee and the warm fire and the potbelly stove and
the whole works.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
That's good when a plan comes together. Somewhere I've heard that before, but it's coming together.
We sure do appreciate it.
Yeah, Ron does when he gets up and cooks our breakfast on that old wood stove. It brings back a lot of memories for me. I can remember very well. I didn't bust too much of the stove wood because I never could get the stove wood exactly right, Ron.
That was woman's work.
I get too big or too little, but my job was keep the wood box full afternoon when I came in from school, and that was part of my job. And it brings back a lot of memories, and I certainly want to thank you, Ron, for the hospitality and
we also want to thank Eric Jones. Eric with Swan Dive Productions, the producer, director of the show, and he's doing a real good job. And we appreciate Eric behind the camera. We're going to get him fishing with us so we can get Eric on the other side of the camera too. He's going to start doing some fishing. So
you will get him in a kayak?
I think I can get Eric in a kayak. He said he'd go, so he's back there nodding.
Have you done anything since the last show?
Well, I have been doing quite a good bit of fishing, of course, and I actually got Mike Perdue in a kayak the other day.
You got Mike Perdue in a kayak?
In a kayak, and I think he had a good time. I think I got him hooked. We went way up the creek, over at Burnt Mill Creek.
Yeah.
And I think Mike probably got about 30 plus nice trout and a couple of smaller reds, and we had a good day.
I would have never thought you'd got Mike Perdue in a canoe and
on a log, fishing on a log.
Fishing on a log. Hey, well, I tell you what I did exciting. My brother and I went up to Econfina Creek, and Thursday and Friday night, and camped out on right across the creek from the old sucker hole, and that's up above the Walsingham Bridge, and come mighty nigh freezing to death.
That was cold.
But boy, did we have fun. We kept telling ourselves,
what fun
we're having fun, aren't we? Brother John and I enjoyed the trip. And today we've got some fishing. We've got some hunting to talk about. And we've got I call him a professional, Ronnie Groom here. He's going to talk about hunting deer in the rut, and the rut season is right now coming on. Anyway, first we're going to do some fishing with some folks that I enjoyed taking fishing. We went up in Burnt Mill Creek. We fished above the bridge, and that was, I tried about 3 or 4 places. I've got places, depending on the temperature of the water and so forth, that I fish. And I got to about the 4th one, and I had to start telling some tales about the history of Burnt Mill Creek. But we found some fish. We had a great time. I think you're going to enjoy the show. But we were catching these fish up above the bridge in a hole, what we call the Big Bayou. And so we're going to tell you where we caught them. We're going to tell you how to catch them, how to kill them, and that's our objective here on the show is to entertain you and inform you. And I think you're going to enjoy the trip. And we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back.
When you think of a successful hunting season, 2 things come to mind: Browning and C&G Sporting Goods. Browning is the best there is, and C&G Sporting Goods is your factory direct, full-line Browning dealer. C&G stocks Browning guns, camo, knives, scopes, gun safes, bows, and much more, including hunting and fishing license. Look over the new Browning BAR camo short frame and X-Bolt rifles. Why pay good money for anything less than a Browning? Browning and C&G, the best there is. Home of the experts.
I tell you what I like about Cord. 804 South Tyndall Parkway. I like the food, I like the price, I like the quality, I like the quantity of it. But what I like most about Coram Steak and Eggs is I like that friendly atmosphere that I always find when I dine out there. It's owned and operated by Linda and Willie Coram. They are the original, and they're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and their breakfast out of this world. And my favorite is the world famous Coram Heavenly Hash. Coram Steak and Eggs.
Silly Willy Lures. Catch fish. Throw it at redfish or speckled trout or mackerel or anything that comes swimming by. Try the Pompano swim jigs. Add some shrimp, and you've got a fish-catching machine. Silly Willy spoons and jigs and Pompano swim jigs from Fish on Lures. Check them out at CaptainJoeFishing.com. Good lures, good prices. You'll find them at better bait and tackle shops. Silly Willy Lures. Sounds silly. Catches fish.
Sunjammers on Highway 79 has you covered this winter for all your fishing needs. If you're hitting the flats in West Bay, we're your most convenient place to buy live bait. We offer bull minnows, live shrimp, and fiddler crabs. Headed to the river or that secret pond, we sell crappie minnows, crickets, and worms. Sunjammers on Highway 79 stocks all the rods, reels, and terminal tackle you need for a relaxing yet productive day on the water. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Give us a call, 235-2281, and don't forget we stock the best fishing kayaks around. Check us out on youtube.com/sunjammers for weekly fishing reports.
Russell, where you live?
I live in Troy now.
You live in Troy. Okay, you play in South Carolina today.
We're gonna be on the field with them.
You gonna be on the field with them? I have fished a lot with Russell Cash, let me tell you. I used to fish, Russell, I used to fish for you about as much as I fished a fellow named John Farr now. He's from South Carolina. But that was our first trout, or second one really. And we're going to try to catch some over here in West Bay. I don't know, we've tried a couple of places there and didn't catch any, but they can run, but they can't hide. Is that right, Russell?
That's right. We caught a lot of fish for you over the years, Roy.
That's a pretty trout there, this swirltail. That's two of them big trout he caught on that thing. Now I don't have any of more of those. That's pretty trout. There's one on that swirltail. Huh. Well, Captain Joe's been telling me, Russell, that's what I ought to be fishing with.
You may be right.
I like it. It's going to be hard to get me off of that glow. Glow SF manner. Well, the captain caught one on the old gold SF manner. And I think it's about Dennis time now to catch one. Uh-oh. I can just let him lie there. I get his, tell him to smile, I'll take his picture. All right. I knew it was time. It was his time to catch one. Yeah, he's a nice trout.
Get him down.
Yeah. Cap catch one, you ought to be able to catch two. Oh, that's a pretty trout. There's Russell, you see a fish in the expensive bait back there?
It's not the catching bait.
Not catching it. What was it? Daddy said he'd eat one.
Guts, feathers, and all. I caught one on.
Yeah. Did he?
Oh.
I caught that one on a greenback. Russell got kind of quiet back there on the back, but he finally woke up.
Finally.
He took that lure off and just gonna that you talked about so much, didn't you? Better start putting them in the net, that's fine. Yeah. You got another one on the greenback. Look at that rod bent there. That's what I like to see, double up. Hit that one. The boat almost jumped in the boat when I hooked it. A redfish, huh?
A red.
Yeah, we're not fishing for redfish. That's trash fishing, man. Look. I think I got it, bro.
Okay.
You've been a close friend to me for quite some time. So will you join me in the clouds? So will you join me in the clouds?
Hi, I'm Rick, owner of Affordable Appliance